Yeah, empty my pocket out.
Dun, dun, dun. A slap in the bass. Dun, dun, dun. How many strings does a bass guitar have?
The normal one's 4.
Okay, I thought it was 8.
I mean, wow, this is bad. This is a whole new level of diva right here.
You're gonna need the elbow pad.
All right, guys. Wolf Tick Nation.
Whoa,
Thank you guys
just do that.
for tuning into another Wolf Tick Videos episode. In my hands here, you can see we have got a new fork that we're fixing to do an install on. Now, this fork's got us in a conundrum, if you will.
Okay. What the
Okay,
hell's that?
it's a, you know, that's just a little tab. This fork right here is going to be the Fox 34 Rhythm.
Is it going to be that?
It is that. It is a beautiful fork. This thing is good for a 29er. It's good for a 27.5 plus. We can do a fatty wheel up front. But on today's episode, we are going to be doing initial impressions and install with the Ozark Trail Ridge 29er mountain bike. All right. And then, guys, we're going to be doing a real-time review later on. And then we're going to be doing the scoring and the rating, right? Now, I was trying to look at this fork up. This fork here was sent to us by Big Brother Kevin H. All right.
Does he want that said?
Yeah, he's the Ragnarok man, and he wanted to support the build. Now I say the build, not the Ridge build. He wanted to support the slalom build. He sent this fork to go on the slalom, and he got this thing for $229.
Wow,
that's ridiculous, man.
What's it normally?
I don't know. So that one's gonna be going on the slalom. Well, this one will be going on the slalom, but we got to get the
eventually.
testing and all that stuff out of the way. We got to get that build done. It's actually here with us. We're fixing
And the slalom build needs to be done with the $1,000 build. That would take away the ability to upgrade some other stuff.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is Wolfman
we'll
just
have
got
to
on
wait.
you just got on the face computer, did some ordering
dude, I
for the
face
slalom.
computer, dude, drunken eBay delight.
Yeah, so did some face computer stuff. Got.
I'm telling you right now, the way this is going so far, collecting stuff for that bike at the prices we're getting it, it's for someone to say that that's not going to be an amazing bike for the money. They're going to be out of their mind.
It's going to be ridiculous. So we got some more parts to order for that, but what we're getting to is basically this fork will be put on that bike eventually, but we got to do all the testing and everything else first, finish that bike up. But we've got the old Trail Ridge here, the Ozark Trail Ridge. Very good bike. We actually did a budget build on that one too. You know,
last winter, I think.
Yeah, dropper and everything included. So guys, without further ado, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's talk about this fork. What I was getting at earlier was there's just so many different options that you can do right now.
I see some things that's going to score well on it.
Oh, it's got some beautiful stuff on it. But all right, guys, let's check her out. All right, fellas, here we go. Can you see me? Here we go with the Fox 34 Rhythm fork. Now, Wolfman was talking about the price of this thing. Original price can be a $500 fork.
So this is going to go against the big boys, the 401s and up.
This is the 401 and ups, man. This thing is definitely going to be a big boy contender. But we'll test it out. We will give a fair and honest review. All right. Now, if you guys can see here, I like that. That right there says it's good for a 29er or a 27.5 plus. So we can go a super fatty tire in here. But it doesn't ever list on the site what exactly, what's the width you can go. Fastest I've ever ridden with was a 2.4 or a 2.8, but that's on a regular mountain bike, not an e-bike, of course. But very interesting here. Now you heard
2.8 is that's the big boy until you go to fat tire, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought you could go at 3, but
3 is starting the fat tire.
Okay.
Size.
Well,
I guess I think.
Yeah, I have ridden on a 2.8 before, and I was a big fan. It was a Schwalbe Knobby Nicks, I believe. But anyway, we've got the through axle. That's going to be a Boost 15x110 through axle. Something I don't like already is this here. I just don't like that. I'm so over it. You know, Suntour did this for so many years. At least this is threaded on the end, kind of like a RockShox. But I just don't like this little quick release action. I always think that sucker's going to get hit, or just something's going to go on with it.
I like the Suntour's funky one.
Now you don't know. All right, so we've got that.
I have no opinion.
Now we do have a very awesome looking rebound knob, and the reason I say that is look at this. Not only is it hidden in the lower, that sucker is protected in that lower. That guy is like way sucked up in there, very long, and I like that's actually a knob, unlike RockShox where you've got that little quick key.
Key, I hate the key.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we've got 22 clicks of rebound on here. Rebound knob does feel really good. Something that I also noticed about this fork, we have a graph on here, okay? We also have like a little warning, 28 millimeters is the widest you can go, which I don't know what 28 millimeters is, or is it 8.5 millimeters? I don't know what the width on the 8.5 is, what the, going to inches is, but something I like about this, what I actually notice is there's no warning on this. There's no free ride warning, there's no downhill warning.
Well, that's great and all, but what are you talking about with the max whatever?
They have a max sticker on this thing.
For
a max width on the tire. 8.5 millimeters. I don't know what millimeters
it can't be.
8.5?
Yeah, no.
No?
No.
It says, warning, oversized tire may bind on the fork structure. And then it has a picture of a tire and it says 8.5. Let's see, I have a caliper tool here.
Are you sure it's... no.
No, there's no way in hell.
Yeah.
Because 8.5 is like...
It's tiny.
Like not even 3/4
like
of
a street tire.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that means. Look at that. All you Fox guys out there, you let me know what the hell that's all about. Another thing, all you Fox guys out there. I'm so excited about riding this fork, but it's very confusing because it says that it has, is it grip? Is it a grip and a, let me see here, a fit for and a grip. Now that's interesting on the chart because it actually tells you where your rebound should be for fit for and a grip. Now, I think that is talking about the compression knob, which obviously, it being a Fox fork, normally $500, it does have dampening on here. It's super freaking smooth. That has to be the smoothest control knob I've ever felt in my life. But I don't know if they're referring to this as being the grip for the compression and damping, or if that's the fit for. And trying to look that up, it doesn't really specify if it's both or what. But Fox guys, let me know what the hell that means. This thing feels super solid. We've got a little stem cap here, aluminum stem cap. And while we're at it, why don't we go ahead and try out the air. Let's see what she shipped with. Damn good filling fork. I can't wait to weigh this thing.
Do I need to charge the batteries for the scale?
No, we're good. We're good. We actually have charged batteries for the scale.
Okay.
Let's see what we're shipped with here on the PSI. I'm going to go probably 100. And this fork is supposed to be 100 millimeters of travel. All right, so we're right at 70.
Whoa.
130, sorry.
Thank you.
It's supposed to be 130 millimeters of travel. We're fixing to try that out here in a second. We're at shipped with 70 PSI. Let's go and take the air out of it. And then another thing I like about it as far as things that I like not only for filming, but just things that I like as far as for myself is we have a compression ring on here too. That's always a big help.
Do you need some help?
Yeah, why don't you come over and push on this? Oh yeah, we bombed out right there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to see what the width of these stanchions are. They should be 34 millimeters. And they are 33.9 millimeters.
That's going
to be 34.
Because that caliper, plus minus 0.01, I'm sure.
Yeah.
0.1, whatever.
All right, now let's try out the stanchion here. Okay, the stanchion.
It is a Harbor Freight.
The steer tube stanchion. The steer tube is going to be 10 1/4 inches long. That sucker is very long. Really long here. Something with the stanchions that was listed at 6,000 series aluminum on the stanchions. Now, what are we going to put this thing at PSI wise?
Well, we'll start off to measure it at 100.
Okay, 100?
That's what we've been doing on all of them.
I'm going to go with this fork's got more than 130 millimeters of travel. Well, maybe not. It kind of stopped right there, but it got there quick. Okay, we're at 100 on the money right here.
Okay, the pull apart method.
We got to do the pull apart method. All right, ready?
All right, yeah, pull apart method.
Pull apart method.
Okay.
Okay, we are pulled apart.
Don't touch that ring.
I ain't gonna touch it. And let's try out. We're zeroed out. Okay, let's go on the amount of travel we've got. We're at 50, 70, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130. We are right at 133.3
Okay, so it passes the test.
travel, so it passes the test. Again, man, just this fork, the quality feels really good, and this compression dampening whole deal up here is freaking buttery smooth. But I'm gonna go with, as far as weight on this fork, it is super solid, you know, and I'm not gonna necessarily say it's gonna hurt it because obviously that's its own score, but this fork's probably gonna be about 5.5 pounds, maybe closer to 6.
Whoa.
Yeah. The Fox 34
That
rhythm.
would be the heaviest we've ever done on an air fork.
I'm going to go with that's probably going to be it. All right, let's weigh this thing.
Hang on before you put it on there. Let me see it real quick. Oh. No, I'm saying right at 5.
5? I'm going to go 5.5.
Almost 6?
5
You said almost 6.
I said 5.5, 6.
Okay.
We'll see what we got here, guys. Oh, whoa. We got to start with pounds. We're Americans. All right.
Don't start bad mouthing the UKers now. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
Ooh. 4.65 pounds.
Wow, this fork's gonna score high.
I mean, it's a solid fork. 2.11 for the UKers and the Aussies and the New Englanders. There you go. Damn.
New England. That's America.
4.65.
That's a region of America.
I'm telling you, it's crazy that this fork feels that freaking heavy because...
No, it's in your head because it's so solid.
It's a very solid fork. It doesn't score high. Something that I want to point out before we start with the install, I didn't realize, was I was saying, is this thing a grip or a fit for? And the reason I asked that is because on the air chart back here, what's neat is it tells you the air pressure that you should go. About 140 pounds. It goes 120 to 150. You need to set it about 58 to 68 PSI. But the cool thing is on the rebound, it says for the grip, you want 13 to 11 clicks, and that's going to be off of the slowest side. So that's interesting, you know, that actually tells you that. I kind of like that. You know, it gives you a good little kind of an
without
area.
having to scan it.
Yeah, without having to scan it. Just gives you a good little area right there. But the amount of information that's on this fork is really cool. You can tell it's definitely more of an upper echelon fork, it being a $500 fork that we've ridden on before. Big brother Kevin H, thank you. There's a QR code on here too.
Okay.
It says scan, remove, and ride. All right, guys, let's start out with taking apart the Ozark Trail Ridge. I'll tell you what, this Cyclist bike stand, it's no Park Tools bike stand.
No,
but
it don't get
bad.
stuck though either.
Yeah, it's not bad. The Park Tools one, yeah, definitely gets stuck.
The Park Tools one's great, but it has that one problem. If it weren't for that one problem, it'd be almost perfect.
Yeah, this thing ain't bad. And it's about, it was about $100. You guys can check out the film links in the description below.
No, I think it's more than that. It used to be cheaper. It's gone up. I think it's like, last time I looked, I want to say it was like $168. And the problem with that is I think the Park Tools sometimes on sale for like $40 more.
Yeah.
So for $40 more, I would go with the Park Tools. And the reason why is just I have full confidence that Park Tools bike stand is going to last us for a long time.
That definitely will.
And we use bike stands a lot.
Yeah, we just keep that one in that shop because it's this one right here. Sometimes we'll put in the back of the truck, take it camping.
Yeah, this one's been out in the weather a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. But this is what I'm talking about here. That little quick release style as opposed to RockShox's Maxle. The Maxle. I like this a lot better.
Don't be a Maxle.
Don't be a Maxle, man. All right, taking this fork off of the Ozark Trail build, man. All right, guys, we're gonna cut this down. Let's see what the RockShox is at. RockShox is at 7.5, and that thing is like way longer on the head tube. Like it's sticking way above the head tube, so I think we'll be fine with that. Because what we'll end up doing is when we ride this Fox, the Fox was built or bought for the slalom, so what we'll do is we'll cut that down probably even more to make it its home. Yeah,
right? I've agreed that once it finds its permanent home, which will be on the slalom, then we can go ahead and cut it to fit the bike. But you know, I don't want anything else cut that way right now. Hang on, before you cut that, what's the head tubes on those two bikes?
The Ozark Trail Ridge, just the head tube, not the... Oh, that's an internal, I forgot about it. Right at 4 inches.
Okay.
It's 4 inches with one little line over the 4 inches.
The 16th.
Let's check this guy. This is an external headset, and that one's going to be right at 4.5.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Damn, so that just might. Don't come out of your flip-flop.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, though. That's why we don't cut forks to fit.
Yeah, this one right here, cut at this length, it'll probably be some 2 or 3 spacers, but it'll be pretty close.
Yeah, it might be pretty close, so we won't have to cut it twice, maybe. But see, that shows you what we're talking about.
Yeah. You never know.
No, and I know a lot of people don't have multiple bikes, but...
You mean most people don't have 70-something bikes?
No, but they also don't have a channel.
Yeah, that's why we still get it to this day. We still get it where people go, hey, man, I think there might be a fork out that you could just like stick with, you know, and just put on this bike and keep it on this bike.
I know, people still trip out. Yeah. Hate that sound.
Nice. The burr on this sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It's like it should be wider.
But the cutter's nice.
Well, it's a very nice cutter. All right, now we have to set a star nut. Didn't come with one.
Well, to do that,
I got one.
oh, you got one? Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is going to be an FSA star nut setter. Very cool star nut setter. My favorite thing about this one is whenever you get your star nut and you put it on there, say this is the top of the steer tube, which it is, but we just cut it off. You set that sucker in there. Some of them don't have, you know, you can just, you're loosey-goosey with it, but this guy, the collar, it keeps it just nice and snug in there, and that will bottom out. You can definitely feel it bottom out, and we're good to go. Very nice old sloth squatch. We bottomed out. If you guys never heard that, what it sounds like when you bottom out, that's what it is right there. It's a noise I'm very used to.
Don't start. Do not start.
All right, about 10 millimeters.
Yeah, that part's about right.
All right, let's put her back in there. Here we go. This is all greased up, by the way.
Wolfman Dyno.
All right, guys, are we ready for the Wolfman Dyno, everybody's favorite segment? All right, so right now we have got this fork is completely open like compression dampening, and we have full speed on the rebound. Remember, we got 22 clicks of rebound. Install went good. Heck, even setting the brake and the rotor was good. Interesting thing with this is a lot of times you get those upper echelon forks like this one, and you have a 180 millimeter rotor, and we experienced it a few times. I believe like the RockShox Domain, the 35 Gold, you have to have a 180 millimeter rotor or bigger. And if you were on a 160, it's too small, right? But this one here, it's interesting is I was thinking this is a 180 millimeter rotor. I'd go ahead and just mount it right up and not use an adapter, but I had to end up using an adapter, which was a little strange. Not only that, but I do not like the quick release. That's one thing that I don't like about it.
That you just went down a. That was, man, when you watch this back, I hope you trip out, because that was, you misled everybody.
Rabbit hole. All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
All right.
Fastest rebound, Fox 34 rhythm.
Okay.
I can hear oil circulating in there already. And the crazy thing is it feels really damn smooth right
That's
now.
the brakes creaking, not the fork.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was giving it a chance. It's smooth, but I mean, obviously with the fastest rebound, it's kind of poppy, but yeah.
All right, that's 5. Let's go
It
6.
has decent progression. It's now, I wouldn't say the progression feels as good as the last one.
Well, you have to think that's the fastest. Most time on fast, you're like, holy crap, you know. So that's 6 off of it.
I mean, it does have good progression. It's getting better.
It's freaking smooth, man. It looks smooth. I can feel the lowers here. It feels smooth.
This is gonna sound really weird. It's almost too smooth.
Really?
You'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay, so that's another 6 off. That's 12 off of 22. Oh, wow.
No, it's not. It's okay. Yeah, it's not poppy now. Okay, but it's okay. So that's half? Ish.
Half-ish.
Okay. As long as it has headroom.
Okay, this is getting really to the slower side now.
Yeah, it's a tiny bit of difference. It's not huge leaps of difference.
2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the slowest.
Well, it's smooth, but I would like more headroom.
Yeah, I would too. You know, interesting, guys, what I did want to let you know, I forgot to tell you, is we put this fork at 65 PSI, so it's no longer at 100 anymore. But I'm going to ride it at 65. It recommends riders 120 to 150, anywhere from 50 to 68 PSI, so I thought 55 was fair. Okay, now let's do this. That's a little, that's a little bit of a letdown.
I wish it had a little bit more headroom.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to go 11 right in the middle. Do it again, and now we're going to mess with this dampening. It's
Okay.
super smooth, huh?
Push that down. Okay, I'm gonna try to give it that much exuberance.
Okay, that much
you want me to adjust
Scoot her
it
back just a little bit. All right, right there. All right, I'm gonna adjust it. I'm gonna go like
right there?
a quarter of the way. Go ahead. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. A little more.
Okay, I feel a difference. Yeah.
Okay, we're tightening it up now. This is the dampener, the grip.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I felt the biggest difference from nothing to the first setting.
Okay.
Now it's
That's 3/4.
incremental. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel it there.
And then there's locked out.
Oh.
Yeah. I think she's there.
Now, hang on. This is on the wrong side too, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It should be on the right side.
Oh, you locked it. What the hell are you doing?
Go ahead.
Damn, it locks.
Yeah, it definitely locks.
I mean, it gives very
it gets
little.
a hit and then it locks completely.
It's
So-
like that's no. I guess the Wolfman seal of approval.
All right, start giving her some pumps. I'm gonna mess with this while you're doing it. Go ahead.
Yeah, you gave it some. You'll feel it. It almost feels like you feel the progression, and then when you start doing it, it feels like it has like an extra air bubbles caught where it doesn't let you go as much or something. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was another
Wolfman Dyno.
and another Wolf Stick Videos episode. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, Big Brother Kevin H, thank you so much for sending us this fork. Make sure you guys turn those notifications on, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing a real-time review on this, and then on a later episode, we'll be taking this thing down one of the trails and rating it, all right, for what it is. And remember, it's going to be going against the big boys. It's a $500 fork, so it's definitely in the 501s.
Normally.
Yeah, normally.
229.
229 right now. Yeah, 130 millimeters of travel, 34.
That's a lot of fork for 229.
It's the rhythm, baby. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Yeah.